சொல்ல ஒரு கணம் போதும், இல்லை என்று சொல்லை தாங்குவதென்றா? இன்னும் இன்னும் எனக்கோர் ஜன்மம் வேண்டும். என்ன சொல்ல போகிறாய்? என்று சொல்லை தாங்குவதென்றால் இன்னும் இன்னும் எனக்கு ஒரு ஜன்மம் வேண்டும். என்ன சொல்ல போகிறாய்? என்ன சொல்ல போகிறாய்? சந்தன தென்றலை ஜன்னல்கள் தண்டித்தல் நியாயமா? நியாயமா? காதலின் கேள்விக்கு கண்களின் பதில் என்ன? மௌனமா? மௌனமா? அன்பே எந்தன் காதல் சொல்ல நொடி ஒன்று போதுமே, அதை நானும் மைப்பிக்கத்தானே ஒரு ஆயுள் வேண்டுமே. இல்லை இல்லை சொல்ல ஒரு கணம் போதும், இல்லை என்று சொல்லை தாங்குவதென்றால் இன்னும் இன்னும் எனக்கு ஒரு ஜன்மம் வேண்டும். என்ன சொல்ல போகிறாய்? என்ன சொல்ல போகிறாய்? ஒரு கண்ணாடி உனது பிம்பம் விழுந்ததடி, இதுதான் உன் சொந்தம் இதயம் சொன்னதடி. கண்ணாடி பிம்பம் கட்ட கயிர் ஒன்றும் இல்லையடி, கண்ணாடி ஊஞ்சல் பிம்பம் ஆடுதடி. நீ ஒன்று சொல்லடி பெண்ணே, இலை நின்று கொல்லடி கண்ணே. எந்தன் வாழ்க்கையே உந்தன் விழி விளிம்பில் என்னை துரத்தாதே, உயிர் கரையேறாதே. இல்லை இல்லை சொல்ல ஒரு கணம் போதும், இல்லை என்று சொல்லை தாங்குவதென்றால் இன்னும் இன்னும் எனக்கு ஒரு ஜன்மம் வேண்டும். என்ன சொல்ல போகிறாய்? என்ன சொல்ல போகிறாய்? சந்தன தென்றலை ஜன்னல்கள் தண்டித்தல் நியாயமா? நியாயமா? காதலின் கேள்விக்கு கண்களின் பதில் என்ன? மௌனமா? மௌனமா? விடியல் வந்த பின்னாலும் விடியாத இரவு எது? பூவாசம் வீசும் முந்தன் கூந்தலடி. இவ்வுலகம் இருண்ட பின்னும் இருளாத பாகம் எது? கதிர் வந்து பாயும் உந்தன் கண்களடி. போகிறாய்.
Thank you all for being here this morning. We'd like to start with some tributes to Bhavani. So if anybody would like to come up and say a few words, please come up and tell your experience with Bhavani.
Thank you all for coming. I actually wish Bhavani is here to see all of you. It's a very, very, very sad day, very sad time that we have lost Bhavani. It's a big loss for all of us. Just in the last few days, all the messages I've got, all the people calling us, it just shows how many people's lives she has touched and how special she has made it for so many people. She was just a very cheerful person. Any of you who have interacted with her would agree that she's very quick to smile, right? I mean, you would never find her without a smiling face. She never hesitated to help. She had love for life, right? I mean, anything she would do with interest. There are things like that we all can learn from her. I mean, if you all talked to her in the last few years, if you ask her, Bhavani, how are you? I'm sure all of you have heard, so far so good. It's like as if she knew something like this was going to happen one day. She would always say, so far so good. I don't know, it's somewhere, I guess, she had the strength to deal with something like this. None of us expected that something like this would happen. She never, I don't know if she had any fear, but she never expressed anything. I mean, I'm so fortunate that I spent the last few days of her life next to her by her bedside. And she was still very cheerful. She never expressed any kind of fear or anything. She was just brave, and she just fought till the end. She fought really well. And எல்லாம் தமிழ்லையும் கொஞ்சம் பேசுகிறேன். பவானி வந்து அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சிஸ்டர் எனக்கு கிடைச்சது நான் பண்ண புண்ணியம். எல்லாம் நாங்கள் தான் சேர்ந்து வீட்டில் இருக்கிற ஸ்நாக்ஸ் டப்பாவை குடையிறதுலேருந்து எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து நாங்கள் தான் பண்ணுவோம். ஆப்வியஸாக அவள் தான் என்னோட பார்ட்னர் இன் க்ரைம். நிறைய வாட்டி நாங்கள் இந்தியாவுக்கு சேர்ந்தும் போயிருக்கோம் வேறு ஊரில் இருந்தால் கூட. பட் சில சமயம் அவள் போயிட்டு வந்து எங்கிட்ட எல்லாம் சொல்லிடுவா, டே வண்ணாந்தரல் இந்த கடை திறந்துருக்கு, டே அடையாரில் அந்த கடை திறந்துருக்கு, போய் சாப்பிடுன்ட்டு எல்லாம். We shared a lot of common interests. எல்லாம் என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் என்னை கூப்பிட்டு அவாலாம் அழறா, அவளாலே தாங்க முடியல. அதே தான் நீங்கள் எல்லாரும் சேம் திங். ஐ நோ எல்லாம் எவ்ரிபடி இஸ் கோயிங் த்ரூ தட். ஸோ she never hesitates to do any work, anything. Like, you can depend on her. She was a hard-working person, and she was just cheerful and happy-go-lucky. So she made the best out of everything she got. I mean, she had a very good life. She had the most loving parents. Her parents gave her a very good life. She got married into an excellent family. Everybody, her life was her husband and her children. ரொம்ப அவளை மாதிரி பார்த்துட்டு அந்த ஃபேமிலி அப்படி குழந்தைகளை அவ்வளோ நல்லா வளர்த்துருக்கா. She has raised fantastic, wonderful children. Pushkar was just the rock for the family through all this. He stood in the front lines. I'm just like blown away by his strength. Padmaja is just, I don't know, she is just something else. She's embodied all her mother's qualities, and when I look at Padmaja, it's like looking at Bhavani. Family meant everything to her, from the family she grew up with, from the family that she married into. Fantastic people, Haryana, Mani, everybody is here to support her. They've all supported her, and on her behalf, definitely, thank you for everybody who touched her lives. Just this is making me realize, let's not take life too seriously. I mean, just, you never know what's going to happen next. So be with your loved ones, take care of them, say hello, check on people. And just, all of you, take care of yourself, and she was just, she showed us how to live happily, how to make the most of what we had. So thank you for everybody who checked in on us, and we will do our best to keep Bhavani in our hearts and our spirits. But yeah, like I said, I was very, very lucky to have a sister like her. And it's for all of us mere mortals in this world, feels very unfair that she went away. But I believe she has gone to a better place. I'm sure she's rocking it with my dad, and they both are just watching on all of us, and I'm sure they'll bless us, and there's so many other relatives, and she's just joined the band, and I'm sure they're rocking it. So Bhavani, bye Bhavani.
Stop one, okay? Okay. Hello everybody. As you know, my name is Pushkar.
And I'm Padmaja.
This is Padmaja. We are. This is our beloved mom, and This is our beloved mom. I just 2 days ago, I went and saw her right after her operation, and she was laughing, she was joking. We were planning ahead for the future. I was joking around with her about so many stuff that we used to do in the past, from living in 7up40, from moving to the house we're in now, from all the memories that we built from going to India. We would do so much stuff together. For so many years of my life, my mom and I would be the only ones that traveled to India, and we would do so many crazy things. Thinking about it makes me laugh now. All the things that we would do together, and now I can't believe that we will never ever make new memories. But from what I saw in the hospital, I know my mom is the strongest and most confident, most beautiful woman that I've ever known in my life, and will ever know. She's beautiful. She's strong. I know that she's in a better place now, but I can't fathom the thought that I'll never ever. I used to call her about 25-50 times a day just to ask how she was, and she would get so mad. She was like, ஏண்டா புஷ்கர் வேலை இருக்கும்போது ஏண்டா கால் பண்ணின்னு இருக்கு, நோய் ஏண்டா இப்படி மானத்தை வாங்குறேன்னு கேட்பா. நான் இப்போ நினச்சி பார்த்தா, ஐயோ நான் சும்மா அம்மா எப்படி இருக்கான்னு கேட்குறது தான் கால் பண்ணேன். பார்த்தேன் அது எல்லோ ஒரு லைக் எல்லோ வேலை செஞ்சான்னு இப்போனா I think to understand. But we bickered so much. But then throughout the whole thing, I knew that our love together was so strong, and I'll never forget the times that we had together. I know that she will never forget them. But the one thing that I'm happy about is that she died with no pain. She died as peacefully, as wonderfully, with as many beautiful memories as possible. And I think that's the one thing that I know now, that God is there. God makes sure that my mom didn't feel any pain, and that's the one thing that I'm happy about. But Amma, we love you. We will always love you. I hope that you're living a better and beautiful life up there. But now you just have to send me the phone number for heaven so that I can call you now from work. I love you, Ma. It's okay, Pop. It's okay. 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 I know that. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know. You put it in speak, okay? Okay. My mom, she was the world to both of us, and I know that we were her world, and she was our world, and now we'll just. I know that she will want us to be strong, and that's why we're being now. And my dad, me, and her. We will live in her memory, and now each time that she screams Pushka, do the dishes, now I'll do the dishes now. But yeah, I love you, Ma.
So I met Bhavani for the first time when, of course, she married Chandar, my husband's younger brother. And over the years that I've got to know her, she's grown so much as a person. She was young when she married, so people are different when they're young. People mature as they get older. And Bhavani absolutely blossomed into a beautiful woman. And more than anything else, her family was her world. She was an incredibly dedicated, loving, and respectful daughter-in-law, a very loving and affectionate daughter. She was so beloved of her siblings. She had, her whole world was her children. They were her two eyes. They were everything to her. We've seen her walk miles and miles to take Pushkar for his activities, to take Padmaja for dance class. Wow, those 2-hour bus rides. But, you know, she took the positive side of that. She said, that's time I get to spend with my daughter. And I think she relished every second of that time. She was so proud of Pushkar when he got his car. That was, I don't think I've ever seen anybody happier or prouder than Bhavani. And she went for long drives with him to get him the practice that he needed to be able to drive well. And he is such a good driver. I'm so proud of him for that. She had a very special place in our hearts. All major events, we did everything together, every function, every ceremony, all the good times, all the bad times. We shared them together. She grew into a fantastic cook. I mean, in the last year or so, her cooking has been so incredible. I've asked her for recipes. She used to ask me for recipes, now I ask her for recipes. Just fabulous. And she would experiment with all kinds of food, especially for Pushkar. He always wanted something different. So she would try different things for him. And she was very successful. She was so proud. She always wanted Padmaja to dance. And the first time, you'll see in the pictures, the first time Padmaja got on the stage, oh, you should have seen Bhavani's face. I swear it was like a spotlight. She was so proud. And I know that we all believe Bhavani is in a better place. But I don't think she could have thought of a better place than with her own family. I don't think so. To her, her world was her family. She's left some very, very, very big boots behind, and we will all do our very best to fill them. I know we never will be able to, but we'll do our best. So Bhavani, don't worry about your family. We're all here. And while we cannot be you, we will do our best and we will make sure that they never forget you. We love you very much.
When I think of Bhavani, I think she beamed from inside out. Her smile, her easy laugh radiated her goodness all around. She's one of the most friendly people that I've met in my entire life. She could make friends in a heartbeat. I've heard stories of, growing up, everyone would know the family by Bhavani's name. And I saw it after I met her. For the last 20 odd years that I've known her. And when you talk to her, she was always the kind of person who would take any kind of lemon thrown at her, make lemonade out of it, and she'd do it with aplomb and a huge smile, upbeat, enthusiastic, about everything pretty much. They say living well is a testament to following your passion and, striving incredibly hard to make yourself be happy. And she did this. She epitomized living well. And one of her greatest passions was her kids. Pushkar, Padmaja, you were her life. She lived to make a beautiful, happy life for her family. That was it for her. Always. She's so proud of Pushkar and Padmaja. And looking at both of them, I see so much of Bhavani in both of them. She's embedded so much good in her kids. And she lived through them and our memories of her. So this is not goodbye. She'll always, always live in our hearts. I wish she was living with us, but that's not the case. So, just memories of Bhavani. Not goodbye, Bhavani. Never that.
எல்லாருக்கும் காலை வணக்கம். நான் ரொம்ப அதிர்ஷ்டம் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பொண்ணை பெற்றதுக்கு. ரொம்ப துரதிர்ஷ்டம் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் இப்படி அவளை பறி கொடுத்துட்டு நிற்கிறதுக்கு. என்ன சொல்கிறதுன்னு தெரியல. பட் ஏதாவது ஒரு 2 வார்த்தை பேசணும்னு தோணித்து. சின்ன வயசுலேருந்தே அவளோட குணம் எல்லாரையும் ஃப்ரெண்டு பண்ணிக்கிறது. நாங்கள் தெருவில் அந்த கலாட்சேத்திரா காலனியில் குடி வந்த புதுசில் எல்லார் வீட்டுக்குள்ளேயும் நுழைஞ்சிட்டு வருவோம். நான் கேலி பண்ணுவேன், என்னடி ஏதோ நாய் நுழைஞ்ச மாதிரி எல்லார் வீட்லேயும் போயிட்டு வரையன்னு கேட்பேன். அம்மா அந்த மாமி வாசலில் நின்று சிரிச்சாம்மா, உடனே உள்ளே போய் மாமியோட 2 வார்த்தை பேசிட்டு வந்தேன்பா. அவளாட்ட ஃப்ரெண்டு பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கு ஆளே கிடையாது. அதே மாதிரி ஹாஸ்பிட்டாலிட்டி அவள் மாதிரி யாராலையும் பண்ண முடியாது. டெடிக்கேட்டடாக எல்லாரையும் ஒரு இதாக பண்ணுவோம். சாப்பாடு பண்ணி கொடுக்குறதாகட்டும் இதாகட்டும் எல்லாம் ஒரு வில்லிங்கோட பண்ணுவோம். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு குழந்தைய பார்க்க முடியாது. அங்கிள் பாபுக்கும் ஹரியனாக்கும் காஃபி அந்த ஃபில்டரில் சின்ன ஃபில்டர் ஒன்று வச்சுட்டுருப்போம். அதில் போட்டுட்டு அது இறங்கலைன்னா ஒரு டம்ளர் வச்சுட்டுருப்போம், லொட்டுன்னு தட்டுவோம். அப்போ தான் சீக்கிரம் இறங்கும்போம். பார்த்தா அவள் 2 பேரும் வந்தவுடனே அவளுக்கு காஃபி கொடுக்கணும். உடனே எனக்கு ரிப்போர்ட் பண்ணிவிடுவோம், அம்மா அங்கிள் பாபா வந்து இன்னைக்கு காஃபி குடிச்சிட்டு போனார்மா, அரியண்ணா வந்தார்மா காஃபி குடிச்சிட்டு போனார்மா. டெய்லி நவராத்திரியும் போது தான் என்னெல்லாம் பண்ணியிருக்கேன்னு ஒரு இதில் காமிச்சிடுவோம் வீடியோ காலில். டெய்லி காத்தால் ஃபோன் பண்ணுவேன் அவளுக்கு. நான் எனக்கு அங்கே 1 மணி 2 மணி இருக்கும், இவளுக்கு கூப்பிடுவேன், பேசுவோம். இந்த ஹாஸ்பிட்டலில் வச்சும் டெய்லி அவளோட ஹலோ சொல்லிட்டேன். ஒரே ஒரு நாள் நான் கூப்பிடல. ஏன்னா என் பெரிய பொண்ணு சொன்னால், அம்மா அவளே ஹாஸ்பிட்டலில் இருக்கா, டயர்டாக இருக்க போகிறம்மா, ஏம்மா நீ டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணுறேன்னா. கூப்பிடல. உடனே அவள் என்னை கூப்பிட்டுட்டா, அம்மா குட் மார்னிங் பாட்டியம்மா, ஏம்மா என்னை கூப்பிட்டு ஹலோ சொல்லலை நீன்னு. இனிமேல் நான் யாருக்கு ஹலோ சொல்ல போகிறேன், யாருக்கு என்ன பண்ண போகிறேன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. பட் எல்லாரும் ப்ரே பண்ணுங்க அவளோட ஆத்மா சாந்தி அடையிறதுக்கு. உங்களை எல்லார்ட்டையும் வேண்டிக்கிறேன்.
I was not going to talk, say anything, because I don't have any words to express the pain I'm going through right now. But I have to say something. She was not my sister-in-law, she was my sister. My brother is so lucky to have her as his wife, but they made a good team, raised a good family. See, in a cricket match, anyone who knows about cricket, someone stays for a whole day and scores 125 runs. And this fellow comes 7 down and he scores 50 or 60 in 15 balls. He is the fellow who is going to be remembered. Bhavani was like that. The 50 she scored will be remembered because she never lived for herself. I walk into their place, the door opens, Bhavani is reading something or watching TV. She's gotten up. Bhavani, enga pora? I'm going to make you coffee. I said, wait, sit. No, I'm going to make you on money. Sister-in-law coffee, and gone. Indian style coffee, not instant coffee, not Tim Hortons, Indian style coffee. She'll always bring something to eat. I never leave her place without filling my stomach. And you have heard from everyone. She was so proud of her children. Gems. And you know what? I'm so proud to have them as my nephew and niece. Her innings will be remembered by everyone. Us, the community, friends. There's a gentleman who's come all the way from Toronto to honor her. And they've met few times representing my brother's classmates, batchmates. And you know what? She's touched so many people's hearts. Although hearts are broken, by listening to everyone, they're slowly trying to glue back together. Time is the biggest healer. Bhavani will always be remembered.
I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm here for this. When we first came to Ottawa, she was the first person to call us. And she said, I'll show you Ottawa. She and Padmaja got on a bus, came downtown, showed us. There was a beating the retreat ceremony or something like that. She made sure we got a good seat. She said, you have to see this. Then we took her home and I served her almond paratha. Almond milk coffee, and she said, "Idu ennadu different arke." Nalla irukku, she said. Always cheerful, always so much love for us, and always so much food. We never left her house without being so full. And for the next 2 days, she would pack so much food for us. I would never forget, during COVID, I was pregnant. Nobody could really come. My parents couldn't come, and we were really alone in Ottawa. We didn't know anybody. We had no family. She said, okay, I'll do your Simandam. And it was so grand, and she's my mom. She's my mom. And the food just kept coming. It just kept coming. Saapade, no saapade. Pora, this saapade, you're eating for two, she said. I just broke down there, then and there. She was so generous with her love, with her affection. She would FaceTime and say, "Hey, Ponne, where's the call?" She would say, "Hey, Kuti Paya Khami." It was just unfiltered, unconditional love. And I can't believe she's not here. I can't believe she's not here. She came to my son's first birthday all the way. Pushkar and Padmaja both came as well. All our friends, they still ask, how's your aunt doing? How are your cousins doing? She made friends with everybody. They still ask us, how is your aunt in Ottawa doing? And, you know, she was there holding all the kids, you know, holding their attention and saying hi to everybody, and just so much love, so much care. And I spoke to her just a week ago. I FaceTimed her, said, "I love you, get well soon." She said, "You come see me after this, after I come home." I can't see her like this. Sorry.
I met Bhavani Chiti first time we came home with Amrita, and I remember her telling Padmaja Party then, "Hey, Namupayamba," and gave me a lot of South Indian food, and she asked me what I liked. Next time I came back, I remember she made porlanga, the food I'd asked for, and packed so much food for me. Very, very genuine. Even this morning when we were coming in, Amrita was talking about how she made quick friends at our son's first birthday. My friends are so shocked. They met her for 15 minutes, and she made a lasting impression on them more than a year later. Very, very kind, very generous. I'm taking a lot of inspiration on how to live a gentle life from Bhavani Chiti. We'll miss her. And she and Ram uncle and the kids were our home away from home at Ottawa during our time here. We'll really miss Bhavani Chiti and everyone.
So I don't know, I guess want to share like a few memories I have with Chiti. So like for the longest time, after school, Baz and I used to both just come to her house, and every day Chiti would have like a 3-course meal ready for us, and everything was so good. And I remember on special days she would make Maggie for us because that was our favorite. And she would ask, "Do you guys like it?" And we would say, "No, it's not good. It's very good. It's very, very good." And we would just go on, and that would make her so happy. And, sorry. I remember after we ate, every day she would put like Matilda on the TV because that was Padmaja's favorite. And we would watch Dora and like, I don't know, all these silly like shows and movies. And she would just happily like sit there and watch it with us and like just give us company. And like, I don't know, Jiti and Jitva have made such like a good environment where all of us are like the closest we can possibly be, and Bushki and Buds are like, they're not like cousins to me, they're my best friends, and they're like my actual siblings, and Jiti really helped to create that environment, and Jitva also has been like a friend to me rather than an uncle, and both of them would take us out. We would go to the malls together, we would go on walks, we'd go to the parks and play soccer, just do like a bunch of fun stuff together that, I mean, I guess you don't do so much with your parents that you would do like with your friends. And that was really nice for us, I think. And I hope that we're all like as close as we are now forever, because like, I don't know, they're my best friends, and we're gonna miss Jiti a lot, and she'll always remember the Maggie she made for us, and all the good times we had together, all the places she would take us. Every time, like especially during COVID, we couldn't go to much places, obviously everything was closed, so we would go on like hour-long walks together in the mornings, and she would treat us if we wanted something, and she was just always there to support us. And like I remember anytime I had a minor inconvenience, if I was a little sick, she would be the first person to send me a message or like to call me and ask me how I was doing, and I really appreciate that. So
each time I always think about I always think about her smile. Her smile was the best. She would always, each time I woke up in the morning, she was like, "Kutti, eppadi irukka? Nanna thoongiyaanu kettundirva." So I always remember that, and each time we would always go shopping or go to the groceries together, and then she would always buy all the things I loved. But the best thing I really remember is the rasam she made. The rasam she made was really good, and the ullakaranga curry she always made was amazing. I would always tell her to make that on my birthday and stuff, and she's like, sure. And then she would always make my brother her gulab jamun that he really loved. So she would always take the time to make me and my brother happy, and to take care of us was the most important thing for her. Like if we were down or something, she would always come upstairs and tell us, okay, it's okay, I'll help you, we'll fix this. And then whenever we're happy, she's like, yay. And then she always took the time to take care of us. It was the best time. I really miss her, but I will get through it. I always have my Perima and Peripa, my Appa, my cousin Nikila, my brother, everyone to take care of me. You will get through this, that's all.
Sorry, I was just going to say one more thing about Bhavani that I admire a lot. I forgot, and when Padmaja said it, I feel compelled to say it. She is a brave soul. She had the strength to face things, and I mean, even from childhood, we would obviously be studying for exams together, and I would be the one sitting and crying and be scared of the exam and say, oh, I'm not going to do well. And she was just brave. She would cruise along and just took it, and she'd be like, hey, let's go do it, we're good, we're just going to. So I've learned from her, and I continue to learn from her even as an adult, the same thing. I mean, as we talk, if I'm worried about a big meeting or, a conference call, whatever it is, sometimes I look at her and she's so brave. She would just be brave to try out anything, right? You heard from people, she's cooked so many things, whether it's cooking for 200 people, or whether it's going and doing a big function, or all the things that came her way, or Pushkar being encouraging of him buying a car and just taking out on the street, or even herself, just taking out the car and being brave, just being brave and trying things out without the worry of the result. And even the operation, she took it very brave. She didn't even think about the result even 1 second. So being brave in life and doing things what you can do without worrying about the result, I think is a very important part of life. As an adult, I know how difficult it is, because we all worry about, how the result is going to be, or what people are going to think, or whatever. And she did not have that scare. And for me personally, I look up to that, and I hope to take that leaf from her book. I just felt like sharing that part of her.
The day after the surgery, she was recovering. My brother called me at home and said, "I want to go see her." I said, "Sure." Pushkar had spent the entire day there. Let's give him a break. Let's go. I go. And she was tired, feeble, understandably so. And I didn't want to talk to her because I know her energy level is quite low. So my brother went and talked to her, gave her a hug. "Don't worry, we are here." But I don't think she saw me at that point. I was standing in the corner there, and for some reason she turned her face my way. "Haryana, naan ungalukku hello kudi sollaliye." So she's saying, "Hari brother, I didn't even say hello to you." And she extended her right arm to me. From the way things played out, that's probably the last conversation she had with someone. That Haryana. And then I shook her hands and said, "Don't worry, everything will be fine." And then I came off. That's it. I just wanted to share that with you. Now, so fortunate I was able to talk to her at that moment. Thank you.
Would anybody else like to say anything? Then we'll start with the ceremony part. Namaskaram, Mama. He asked that you hold the mic.
I can hold the mic for you. I can hold the mic. உத்தரணியம் இருக்கு. உத்தரணியம் இடுப்பு கட்டிக்க இருக்கா? இல்ல கொண்டு வரல. நோ இட்ஸ் ஓகே. உத்தரணியம். இல்ல உத்தரணியம் இந்த அங்கவஸ்திரம். ஓ அங்கவஸ்திரமா? So, can you use that for his wearing as well? That we can do something. Yeah. Okay, come. Yeah, go on, Bhavani.
Poonal irukku illaya?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You need to change the, like, remove the shirt.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jibba kaittu.
Come this.
இது கால் கிட்டே வந்துட்டு இருக்கு.
எதுடா?
நல்ல டைட்டா கட்டி கூட.
நம்ம மாடி பிடிச்சிக்கலாம்.
Hold it, no, Pavitra. Hold it, no, Pavitra. We're going to start the ritual. I know everyone's had their experiences. It's really even emotional for me. Honestly, it's not even 20 days. I don't know exactly when you did Appa's Shraddha, August. Even at that time, because of COVID, from past 2 years, we are doing virtually, not the complete Shraddha, Hiranya Shraddha we are doing. And of course, Ravi Garu and Harimama, they both were sitting and performing everything. At the end, I was calling Rashmi ji and Bhavani ji. Even my name is Bhavani. Everyone knows that. So I asked for them to come and do the namaskara, and they both were down, and that is the last time I have seen her smiley. And I was even asking, and I need to tell you here one thing. After that Hiranya Shraddha, the both brothers, they are Rama Lakshmana. There is no second thought. At the same way, they both were not from the same mother, but still they both are both sisters, that I could see them. And they used to prepare a food, and I was so emotional because of that. She used to, and they both sisters used to prepare all the food. And the both brothers, I don't know where they live exactly, they used to come all over to the Karnataka. They used to drop me the food. Until I eat, they never used to touch anything. After I say, okay, I started eating, now you could go ahead and start eating, then only all the family used to start eating. And she used to cook very, very well. That's exactly when everyone is telling, I was see, from past 11 years I'm in Ottawa, everyone knows that, but Amma Bhojanam we will say that, right? So only some taste we feel that, not everyone might be tasty, but that Amma feel who remembers our own mother, she used to cook like that. It's very, it's not just I came as a priest and performing the ritual. There is a bond. And I was really shocked when Harimama called me, and I was saying, not much details. He was hurry to conduct all these things. I was asking, what happened, Harimama? I'll explain you later, but Friday you just come. Of course, it's my responsibility. I have to come. I know, Nana. I know. Both, especially kids. I'll tell you something. Everyone thinks that doing a punya karma will go to the Swargaloka, doing a papa karma go to there is no separate world like Swarga Naraka. There is only one world which is called Punya Loka. Even now, that's all we are going to do. And that Punya Loka, when you can go, when the ledger balance is zero, that means whatever the actions we do, with that we are going to get a result. That is called karma, whatever the actions in our life. If that gives the negative result, they call it as papa karma. If that gives the good result, they call it as punya karma. Even if you have the punya karma, that is plus point. If you have the minus, even you do the papa karma, you get the minus. So this plus and minus should not be there in the life. It has to be zero. So they call it as sthita prajna. That means you have to be in neutral. So when that situation comes, Atma doesn't want to stay with the body. Atma want to go and merge with Punya Loka, who is the creator, who is the Paramatma. Okay? So this Atma want to go and merge with the Paramatma because the ledger balance is zero. That's what even in the Garuda Purana, I think you have to start until the 11th, 12th days. So in that Garuda Purana, you could listen to these words completely. So Nana, especially for you both. Of course, Ravi Garu, I can't even say anything to you. I know how big loss for you at this time. I can't even express that. But for the kids, I'm telling, like, even for you. She completed her papa or punya, whatever. That karma is done. Okay? Of course, we have affection and the words what we speak, and these all energies remembers us, and we grieve, like, we get so emotional and everything. But she been to a beautiful loka, which is who is the creator. You understand? So she is in the punya lokas. We don't even have to do a sarva prayaschitta for her also. Of course, I'm going to do it, but honestly, don't have to do it, because she completed her karma. I don't have to say this. It's all very, very educated family, very knowledgeable family. So I'm really sorry to attend second time here to perform this. Very recently, Appa passed away, and now Bhavaniji. I cannot say. I pray to the God that your total family should have that strength, and we are going to start the ritual. In this ritual, in India, we can do the Shavasnana, all these things, and we can decorate her for the last time, doing the Ganga Jala Prokshana and all these things. And after that, there will be a Agnihotra, which son is going to hold it and go. So these all things, technically we cannot do it in North America. So as of here, we are going to do it as Shatpinda Shraddha Karma, just like until we go to the Smashana. There are 6 stages where we stop and again recheck whether she is alive once again. So this is called first start with the, sorry to say, but we say it in Sanskrit Shava only, but here Bhavaniji, I have huge respect. But start with the Shava, after that it goes to Gruha, like after that it goes to the Chaturasra, means like crossroads. After that near the Smashana. After that, once they enter into the Smashana, they go to Shavahasta. That means, so there are 6 stages which before they do the Dahana. So today we are going to do that Smashana Gamana Shatpinda Shraddha Karma. And after that, not doing the big ritual, at least we are going to do the Shavarchana. During that time, he is going to do all the rites to her, last rites to her. After that, start with the immediate family members. There is very limited crowd. I don't have to say that. There are flowers. I request everyone to go 3 or 1 circle, and they can offer their prayers to her last time. In between, when I'm performing the ritual, I strongly request everyone that she should merge with the God in the Vaikuntha Loka, near the Paramatma, right? I request everyone, just close their eyes and Bhagavan Namasmarana for our Atma Shanti. Okay, I'm going to start it. Please come, Nana. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Apavitrah Pavitro Va Sarvavasthangato Piva Yasmaret Pundarikaksham Sabhakyabhyantara Suchihi Pundarikaksha 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 Janamaha Achamya. Can you put your hand? Remove the mask. Yeah. Om Achamya Achyutaya Namaha Anantaya Namaha Govindaya Namaha. Wash your hands outside. Yeah. Om Keshava Narayana Madhava Govinda Vishnu Madhusudana Trivikrama Vamana Sridhara Krishi Kesha Padmanabha Damodara Yanamaha प्राणायामे विनियोगः ओम भूः ओम भुवः ओम सुवः ओम महः ओम जनः ओम तपः ओम सत्यम ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ओम आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवस्सुवरं प्राचीनावीति. You need to change your Yajna Pavita to other side. I know this is the first time, but
Sorry, April. Sorry.
this is the first time. Yeah. So, I know this is the first time, but when you are doing the Pitru Karmas, that's you need to change the.
Oh, yeah,
Yajna.
this is-
Okay. You have seen Appa and when they are doing for the Appa.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Right. Om Tadanga Yathasakti Sankalpaka. Okay. Om Shri Govinda Govinda Govinda. Say it. Shri
Shri
Govinda
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 Mahavishnoho
Mahavishnu
Anugnaya
Anakriya
Pravarta
Prabhata
Manasya
Manasya
Adya
Adya
Brahmanaha
Brahmanaha
Dvitiye
Dvitiye
Pararthe
Parate
Shveta
Shveta
Varaha Kalpe
Varaha Kalpe
Vaivasvata
Vaivasvata
Manvantare
Manvantare
Ashtavimshati
Ashtavimshati
Tame
Tame
Kaliyuge
Kaliyuge
Prathame Pade
Pradame Pade
Kraunchadvipe
Pipe
Aindrakhande
Aindragande
Canada Deshe
Kannada Deshe
Smashane
Pashane
Idam
Idam
Etat Karma
Edat Karma
Pradhana
Pradhana
Devata
Devata
Pitru Devata
Pitru Devata
Sannidhau
Sannidho
Asmin
Asmin
Vartamana
Vartamana
Vyavaharika
Abhyarika
Chandramana
Chandramana
Swasti Shri
Swasthasti
Shubhakrit
Subhakrit
Nama
Nama
Samvatsara
Samvatsara
Idam
Idam
Dakshinayana
Dakshinaya
Sharadrutau
Sharadrita
Ashvija
Ashvesha
Masa
Masa
Krishna Paksha
Krishna Vaksha
Panchamyam
Panchami
Bhruguvasara
Bhugavasara
Sri Vishnu
Shri Vishnu
Nakshatra
Nakshatra
Shri Vishnu
Shri Vishnu
Yoga
Yoga
Shri Vishnu
Shri Vishnu
Karana
Karna
Evam Guna
Evam Guna
Visheshena
Visheshena
Visishtayam
Vishishasham
Visishtayam
Vishishtayam
Asyam
Asham
Punyatithau
Punyatitav
Asmat
Asmata
Matuhu
Matahu
Dahana
Brahana
Desha
Desha
Gamana
Dama
Artham
Artham
Yathashakti
Idashakti
Idam
Idam
Shatpinda
Shatmanda
Vidhanena
Vidadena
Shraddhakarma
Shatrakarma
Karishyamanaha
Parishimana
Tadadau
Tadado
Yathashakti
Idashakti
Shavarchana
Shavashana
Karmani
Karmani
Tadadau
Tadado
Sambhavat
Sambhavat
Parishat
Parishita
Prayaschittam
Prayashittam
Aham.
Aham
Take water and you need to leave like this. Hold like this. Hold it like this and open. Hold it.
Okay.
No, this one should be open. Yeah. Like that. Yeah.
Oh, in the
pour
middle
water.
one.
Pour
Oh,
water.
okay, okay.
Pour more water. Om Tadanga Yathasakti Shatpinda Vidhanena Shraddha Karmani Yathasakti Sambhavat Parishat Prayaschittam Karishe. Take more. Okay. Take water now with the glass. Leave it more. Yeah. Wipe your hands. Here. Om Tadanga Savyam. Change your Yajna Pavita. Pavitra Dharanam Karishe. Om Pavitravantah. Leave it that aside. Yeah. Om Pavitravantah Pariva to your ring finger. Yeah. Pavitravantah Pariva Jamasate Pitesham Pratra Bhirakshati Vratam Mahasamudram Varanas Tirodhe Dhirache Kudharanesh Parabham Pavitrante Vitatam Brahmanaspate Prabhurgatra Niparyesh Vishpataha Ataptatanu Urnatadamo Ashnate Surta Zagidvagan Tastat Samasata Pavitran Dhirtva Tadanga Pavitram Visurdhya Karne Nidhaya. Remove that and put it here. No, this way, yeah. Again do the Achamanam. Om Punaha Achamanam Kritva Om Nachata Janamaha Ananta Janamaha Govinda Janamaha Hastam Rakshalya Keshava Pavitran Dhartva. Okay. Take it and put it, put it to your finger now. So while you are doing the Achamanam, you cannot have your Pavitra So during that 3 times, you put it here, again you will put it back. Understood? Yeah. Om Keshava Narayana Madhava Govinda Vishnu Madhusudana Trivikrama Vamana Sridhara Krishi Kesha Padmanabha Damodara Yanamaha Idam Pranayame Viniyokakha Om Bhu Om Bhavakha Om Sabakha Om Makakha Om Janakha Om Tapakha Om Satyam Om Tatsavitarvare Enyam Bhargo Devasadimakhi Dhiyajanah Prachodhyātu Om Apodhya Tera Samritam Brahma Bhur Tadanga Sambhavat Parishat Prayaschitam Karishye Taladarbhagiranyakshatan Grahitva Tila Darbha Hiranya Akshatani Chagrahitva Trif Pradakshanam Kritva. Hold like this. Okay, turn around clockwise 3 times. Yeah, correct. Om Samasta Sambat Samapthe Dasamati Tapatkula Dhomake Tapakha Apara Samsara Samitrase Tavah Purantamam Brahmana Padapam Savakha Apad Ghanadvanta Sahasrabhanamakha Samihi Tartharpana Kamadhenamakha Samastratirtham Pavitramurtayo Rakshantamam Brahmana Padapam Savakha Adhi Vyadhikarandrunam. Say it. Adhi Vyadhi Haraha Nrunam Mrityu Daridriya Nashanam Sri Pushti Kirtidam Vande Viprasri Pada Pankajam Viproga Darshanat Sadhyaha Kshiyante Paparashayaha Vandana Mangala Vapti Archanat Achyutam Padam Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hold everything like that. Change your Agna Pavita. Prachina Viti Asmatu Matuhu Gotra Naidrava Kashyapa Gotranam. Bhavani is named only Bhavani or anything? Bhavani itself. Matuhu Bhavani Namyaha Idam Dahana Artham Shatpinda Vidhanena Shraddha Karma Aham. Again leave it like this with more water.
Okay.
Aham Karishye. Say it. Aham
Karishye.
Beautiful. More water. Okay. Can you open this? Yeah. Okay. Right. That's good. This should not change to this way until everything is done. Okay. It has to be like this. So that is the reason in regular life don't show this finger. So this finger has to be used only in the Pitru Karmas. You understand?
Okay.
So the total ritual you are going to do it with this finger itself. Okay? Whatever I am going to show, hold like this, hold with this finger itself.
Okay.
Understood?
Okay.
Yeah. Om Tadanga Yathasakti, take this. Apradaksharam Parishitya, take that. And do the like anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Yeah. Om Apradaksharam Parishitya Tasya Pari Darbhana Stirya. With these 2 fingers, hold it and put it here. Tasya Pari Darbhana Stirya. Straight. Yeah, like that. Take one of the pinda. Hold it hard. Hold it. That's good. Okay. Think that you are preparing right now. Okay. Because of convenience, they made it and bring it.
Okay.
Technically, now you have to make the pinda.
You have to make it.
Right? Okay. Understood, right?
Okay.
So while I am going to chant the mantra, think that you are making it right. Okay. Om Uddhrita Sivaraghena Krishnena Sita Bahuna Mrittike Haname Papam Janmaya Dishkritam Kritam Mrittike Brahma Tattasi Kashyapena Abhimantrita Mrittike Deghime Pushtim Tvaji Sarvam Pratishtitam Mrittike Pratishtite Sarvam Tanmena Nirnada Mrittike Taja Hatena Papena Se Gacchati Paramaha Gatim. That means you are started sending her. You understand?
Okay.
So hold it and put it like this only. No, into your right hand
hand,
and slowly in the top of that. Om etatte
Edate
asmat
Asmadu
Matarah
Matarah
Naitrapakashyapa
Naitrapakashava
Gotraha
Gotra
Bhavani
Bhavani
Namyaha
Namyaha
Echatva
Echatva
Anugachanti
Anugachanti
Tebhyaha
Tebhya
Ayam Pindaha
Ayam Pindaha
Tasmaite
Tasmete
Swadha Namaha.
Svada Namaha.
Take one of the darbha and put it in the top of that. That's Pindasthane Darbhana Sthirya in the top. In the top. Okay. Take little bit with these two fingers. Take the L. Yeah. That's correct. That's correct. Okay. With your left hand, take water and leave L and water in the top of the spinda. Okay. Yeah. No. This way. All the time this way. Okay. Yeah. Tasya pari tilodakam niniya. Right. That's good. So this is how you are going to do it for next 4 of them. So technically 5 will be done. And the 6th one you are going to do it when the cremation starts. You understand? Okay. Om Tadanga Upaviti, change your Ragnapavita and do once again the Achamanam. Remove the Pavitra, put it to your ear and do 3 times Achamanam. Om Punaha Achamanam Krutva, Om Achyuta Janamaha, Ananta Janamaha, Govinda Janamaha, Hastam Prakshalya, again Pavitram Dhrutva, Keshava Narayana, Madhava Govinda, Vishnu Madhusudana Trivikrama, Vamana Sridhara Krushikesha, Padmanabha Damodara Janamaha, Pranayamevini Yogaha, Om Bhugam Bhuvaka Kunsavaha, Om Magaka Vanjanaka, Om Tapaka Kunsatyam Tatsavitravare, Enyam Bharko Devisidimaki, Diyajanaf Prajotaya Ato, Om Apodhya Tir Samritam Brahma, Bhur Bhuvasuram, Prachina Viti, change your Ragnapavita. Asmat
Asmat
Matuhu
Matuhu
Idam Dahanartham Dvitiya Bhaga Gamane Yathashakti Pinda Pradhanam Aham. Take water and leave it like this. Karishye. Again. No, first you are making Shuddhi. So with this finger, again make the second one. Anti-clockwise. Yeah. Om tasya pradarbhana sthirya dvitiya pindani chakruhitva pushema Tweto Nayatu Asmagum Abhayaha Tenatu Swasti Prechantu Pretaha Vidwan. Om Idam Yathasakti Pindana Sthirya. Put it in the top of that. Tasya Paridarbhana Sthirya Teshitilodakaniniya. Take the L once again along with the water. You are going to Dwara Desha Tilodakam, pour water more water, so it will be easy. That's good. Upaviti, again change your Ragnapavita, you got to know the procedure. Remove the Pavitra and do the Achamanam. Om Achyuta Janamaha, Ananta Janamaha, Govinda Janamaha, Hastam Prakshalya Pavitram Dhrutva, Keshava Narayana Madhava Govinda Vishnu Madhusudana Trivikrama Vamana Sridhara Krushikesha Padmanabha Damodara Janamaha Pranayamevini Yogaha Om Bhugam Bhuvaka Kunsavaha Om Magaka Vanjanaka Vantapaka Kunsatyam Tatsavitravare Enyo Bhargo Devasya Dhimake Dhiyajanaf Prajotaya Ato Mapodhya Tir Samritam Brahmavur Bhavasuram Prachina Viti. Change your Dwara Deshe Pantha Nimittam Tritiya Bhaga Gamanartham Pinda Pradhanam Aham Karishye. No, take water. Yeah. Tadanga Shuddhim Kriyat. Take this and make it. You can make in the middle. Yeah. I have created another one too. Yeah. Tasyopari darbhanastirya. Take the darbha and put it straight. So it's like a asana. It's just like a asana.
Awesome. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah. Straight.
Yeah. Straight. Yeah. Take another one. Om apanassoshicha dagamagne sudhyarayam apanassoshicha dagam om mrittike ganame papanjanmaya duskritam kritam mrittike brahmadattasi kashyapena bhimantrita mrittike dekhe me pushtim त्वजि सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितं मृत्तिके प्रतिष्ठिते सर्वं तन्मे निर्नद मृत्तिके तया गतेन पापेन गच्छामि परमां गतिम् इदं यथाशक्ति द्वारदेशे पान्थ निमित्तं एतत् पिण्डानि च दद्यात् तस्योपरि दर्भानास्तीर्या no this yeah, take one of the darbha. Tasya paridarbhanastirya teshu tilodakam. द्वारदेशे पाङ्क्तनिमित्तौ इदं यथाशक्ति पिण्डानि च दद्यात् तेषु तिलोदकं निह्य. Beautiful. Again change your Ajnapavita. Remove your Ajnapavita. पुनः आचमनं कृत्वा आचम्य अच्युताय नमः अनन्ताय नमः गोविन्दाय नमः पवित्रं धृत्वा केशव नारायण माधव गोविंद विष्णु मधुसूदन त्रिविक्रम वामन श्रीधर ऋषिकेश पद्मनाभ दामोदराय नमः प्राणाय मे विनियोगः ओं भूः भुवः ओं सुभः ओं मखः ओं जनः ओं तपः ओं सत्यं ओं तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ओं आपोज्यतेरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवस्सुवरं प्राचीनावीति. Again change your Ajnapavita. Take water into your hand. Say चतुरः स्थाने सकलभूत इदं यमदूत शान्त्यर्थं चतुर्थ पिण्डप्रदानं अहं करिष्ये. I hope you understand what I am saying. I don't have to repeat. Everyone is understanding that. Yeah. Okay, right. Take a little bit of water and make the shuddhi. So, Dvaradeshe Pankta Nimittam, that means from the home, in the entrance, they give the third pinda, and the fourth one, Chaturaha Sthane, that means near the crossroads, Yamaduta Shantyartham, Sarva Bhuta Shantyartham. So, all the negative energy has to be calm while we are taking to the Smashana. During that time, we are giving the fourth one. Okay? Take the pindas, say, Patho. गोत्रेभ्यो भूतेभ्यः इमं बलिं ददामि. यमाय सोमकं सनत यमाय जुगुताहविः यमगुम्ह यज्ञोगतचग्नदूतो अलङ्कृतः. ओम इदं पिण्डस्थाने तस्य पिण्डस्थाने दर्भानास्तीर्य तेषु तिलोदकन्निनीय से यमदूत शान्त्यर्थं यथाशक्ति Tilodakam dadyat. So you are making them calm. Right. Understood? Yeah. Sorry. Om tadanga punaha achamanam krutva upaviti. Change your Ajnapavita. So, yeah, punal. And remove the pavitra. ओम पुनः आचमनं कृत्वा आचम्य अच्युताय नमः अनन्ताय नमः गोविन्दाय नमः हस्तं प्रक्षाल्य पवित्रं धृत्वा करेक्ट ओम भू ओम केशव नारायण माधव गोविंद विष्णु मधुसूदन त्रिविक्रम वामन श्रीधर ऋषिकेश पद्मनाभ दामोदराय नमः इदं प्राणाय मे विनियोगः ओम भूः ओम भुवः ओम सुभः ओम मखः ओम जनः ओम तपः ओम सत्यं तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ओम आपोज्यतेरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवस्सुवरं प्राचीनावीति. This is the fifth one which you read to the smashana, which is crematorium.
Okay.
Okay, there, not the other things like other atmas, everything. It has to be calm while we are traveling to the crematorium. So this is for all the, okay, say it. Smashana deshe sarvabhuta shantyartham panchama pinda pradhanam aham karishye. Now take it. Om apradaksham parishitya. Take it. Darbha, no, correct. What he is doing. Darbhana sthirya tadanga pindana chakrahitva. Anything is. Yeah. Hold it. Om ye bhutah pracharante divanaktam balim icchanto viditasya preshyaagha tebhyo balim pushtikamo harami maji pushtim pushtipadartadhatu idam यथाशक्ति स्मशाने सर्वभूत शांत्यर्थम एतत् पिंड प्रदान च दद्यात्. तस्य वरदर्भानास्तीर्य तेषु तिलोदकं निनीय. स्मशान देशे सर्वभूत शांत्यर्थम यथाशक्ति तिलोदकानि च दद्यात्. सेट पथोभिः रक्षसः भूतेभ्यः इदं बलिं ददामि. Now just let's go there. The sixth one you are going to do it there. Okay. Om tadanga yathatakti. Come start. No. Start there. Remove the shoes and you can also come. Just as a support for your son. You are not doing anything. It's okay. You are okay.
No. Pushkar.
Om. Again with this finger only. Okay. Put it to Amma. गंधद्वारांध्रादर्शानित्यपुष्टांगरेशनीं ईश्वरिकं सर्वभूतानां तामिका पक्वये श्रियं शवस्थाने यथाशक्ति यथा भाग शामीवः गंधाः सुगंधाः अलंकारा अर्थे इमे अक्षताः. The top of mouth. Take more. That's okay. Put it to the mouth. That's correct. That's good. Okay. Alankarartha ime pushpaha. To your mother. You can have. Alankarartha ime. You can near the hands. Yeah. अलंकारार्थ इमे पुष्पाः सुपुष्पाः युवा सुवासाः परविदाः सविष्टया अनुभवत् जायमानः तन्धेरास कवये वर्णयन्ति स्वाधेय मनसा देवयन्तः शवस्थाने इदं यथाशक्ति वस्त्राभावे सकल अर्चनाभावे अक्षतानि च ऑफर नियर योर मदर दद्यात्. ओम तदंगा यथाशक्ति. Just pray. Hold it with two hands. Yeah. Just hold like that. ओम ब्रह्मविदा आपनोति परमो तदेशाभ्युक्ता सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म यो वेदनहितं गुहायां परमे व्योमन्नो सोऽश्नुते सर्वान् कामान् सः ब्रह्मणा विपश्चितेति तस्माद्वा एतस्मादात्मना आकाशसम्भूतः आकाशाद्वायुः वायो अग्निः अग्नेरापः अद्भ्यः पृथिवी पृथिव्यावोषधयः ओषधिभ्योऽन्नम् अन्नात् पुरुषः स वा एष पुरुषोन्नरसमयः तस्येदमेव सरः अयं दक्षिणः पक्षः अयम् उत्तरः पक्षः अयम् आत्मा इदं पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति. Ma, this is the Shanti Mantra Patana. Everyone, for her Atma Shanti. Okay. Om Prithvi Shanta Saktina Shanta. Think of for your Amma.
Right.
Okay. Om Prithvi Shanta Saktina Shanta Same Shanta Suchakam Samayato Antarikshakam Shantam Tadvajana Shantam Tanme Shantakam Suchakam Samayato Jau Shanta Sadityena Shanta Same Shanta Suchakam Samayato Prithvi Shantir Antarikshakam Shantir Jau Shantir Disha Shantir Avantar Disha Shanti Agni Shantir Vajush Shantir Aditya Shantis Chandrama Shantir Nakshatrani Shantira Shanti Voshadhaya Shantir Vanaspataya Shantir Gau Shantir Raja Shantir Ashva Shanti Purusha Shantir Brahma Shantir Brahmana Shanti Shantir Eva Shanti Shantir Me Astu Shanti Hi Om Shanti 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 Hi Om. Come now. Right hand, right hand. Three of you. First your son. After that you both. First with you. First let him go. Okay.
So
I'll tell. Just go around 3 times.
Okay.
Okay. After that you need to offer near the mouth. You understand, like
Yeah, okay.
3 times you have to do.
Time in the pakam in the
No, this way only. In the pakka only. Okay. Right. Yeah. Please. Now you can. Yeah. Take him up. Yeah, just let the finish. Mother-in-law side, after that mother. Mother-in-law side, mother side is after that. Rest of the take the flowers, come here. You need to go like this.
Okay.
That means everybody take flowers.
Okay.
And we just go stand there.
Okay, no issues.
Amma, Rashmiji, a small bhajana or something, whatever Bhagavan Namasmarana, you could do it by doing this. First you both can continue. You go Hanuman. Just first you both go. Yeah. Come. After that everyone can take flowers. One pradakshina is good, and then offer like pray your wishes. One is and in meanwhile, everyone can actually just do the Bhagavan Namasmarana.
என் பொண்ணுக்கு ஒரு குறையும் இல்லை. அவன் என்ன சந்தோஷமா எல்லாரும் இருந்து எங்களை தான் துக்கத்தில் வச்சுட்டு போயிருக்கான். நல்லபடியாக அவள் ஆத்மா சாந்தி அடையும்.
If possible, just remove the shoes. If possible, please. Yeah, no. While hearing this only,
श्रीचक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिता अम्बिके श्रीचक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिता अम्बिके भुवनेश्वरी आगमवेद कलामयरूपिणी आगमवेद कलामयरूपिणी अखिल चराचर जननी नारायणी नागकङ्कण नटराज मनोहरि नागकङ्कण नटराज मनोहरि ध्यान विदेश्वरी राजराजेश्वरी श्री चक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिता अम्बिके பலவிதமாய் உன்னை ஆடவும் பாடவும் பலவிதமாய் உன்னை ஆடவும் பாடவும் பாடிக்கொண்டாடும் அன்பர் பதமலர் சூடவும் பலவிதமாய் உன்னை ஆடவும் பாடவும் பாடிக்கொண்டாடும் அன்பர் பதமலர் சூடவும் உலகம் முழுதும் உந்தன் அகண்டவும் காணவும் உலகம் முழுதும் உந்தன் அகண்டவும் காணவும் ஒரு நிலை தருவாய் காஞ்சி காமேஸ்வரி ஒரு நிலை தருவாய் காஞ்சி காமேஸ்வரி ஒரு நிலை தருவாய் காஞ்சி காமேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ சக்கரராஜ सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिता अम्बिके துன்பப்புடத்திலிட்டு தூயவனாகி வைத்தாய். துன்பப்புடத்திலிட்டு தூயவனாகி வைத்தாய். தொடர்ந்து உன் மாயம் நீக்கி பிறந்த பயனை தந்தாய். துன்பப்புடத்திலிட்டு தூயவனாகி வைத்தாய். தொடர்ந்து உன் மாயம் நீக்கி பிறந்த பயனை தந்தாய். அன்பை புகத்திலிட்டு ஆழலை காட செய்தாய். அன்பை புகத்திலிட்டு ஆடலை காட செய்தாய். அடைக்கலம் நீயே அம்மா அம்மா. அடைக்கலம் நீயே அம்மா. அகிலாண்டேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ சக்கரராஜ சிம்ஹாசனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ லலிதா அம்பிகே புவனேஸ்வரி ஆகமவேத கலாமய ரூபிணி அகில சராச்சர ஜனனி நாராயணி நாககங்கண நடராஜ மனோஹரி ध्यान विदेश्वरी ध्यान विदेश्वरी ध्यान विदेश्वरी राजराजेश्वरी श्री चक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्री ललिता अंबिके If anybody would like to see Bhavani one more time, this is, please do so now. They're going to close the casket after this. This was Bhavani's favorite song.